Thank you for joining us this week on Ultimate Hoop Sports Nation. I'll be your host. My name is Michael Harrington. I am the Detroit Regional Coordinator. This week we're going to kick off the episode with a team highlight. Every week we'll bring you a new team to highlight to give you a little more in-depth knowledge of that team. This week's team will be the Eagles. The Eagles are the front runners as of right now, early in the season, to win the Ultimate Hoops Top Flight Open Championship for Detroit. They're 2-0 right now, and they are led by their 6'9 center, Frank Gochai. Frank is averaging 18 points, 10 rebounds this season. And here we have Frank Gochai. Like I said, he played with skills, performance skills in the Winter Championship, where they went 11-1. Frank, I'd like to welcome you to the show.
Thank you.
Now you've taken a season away from skills and you went to the Eagles. You guys have played well these first two games. Like I said, you're number one in all categories except for points scored, which you are number two. What do you think the difference is between skills and the Eagles?
Not much. Both teams play hard. Both teams are very unselfish, and that's what I like. I mean, I like to play on teams that, we get together and we go out there for one goal, and that's to win. And I believe, you enforce that. You enforce that well. You came out there and said, and you push defense, and that's what I push with the Eagles. I mean, we are a defensive team first, and whatever happens after that, at this level, I mean, this is a good league. Guys can score. 1 through 5 on that floor can score. And my problem is, can you defend? And when we played with you, we defended, and we got a majority of our points off of defense. And that's what we do here. If you come out and watch, I mean, we're not the most athletic. I mean, it looks that way, but we take that ball off the rim and we're gone. Whether I'm bringing it up or whoever's bringing it up, we're gone. And the one difference that we have that I came in there with you folks and just jumped in and hadn't played with 80% of those guys ever. I've been playing with these guys since I was 15, so that's a good 20 years in, so and then that helps. And but other than that, I mean, we had that same mentality, and I think that's why we won the championship that year, is because we played hard, and it was just unselfish, old school basketball.
Now, you say unselfish, old-school basketball, and you've been playing with these guys for 15 years. What was the reason that you guys decided to come back to Ultimate Hoops with the team that you have now? You had some replacements. You replaced Zeph Data with Andrew Jasinski, and you, again, brought in yourself on the team. What was the reason for making a comeback this season?
You.
Me.
You. I want to be you.
Well, okay. A lot of people want to beat performance skills. We've been labeled the villain, sort of, kind of, in Ultimate Hoops.
No. You can't be a villain when you win. I'm the villain. So
the drive to come back to Ultimate Hoops, was it in particular performance skills or just myself?
No, it wasn't you. I love you. But the point is, you don't want to beat just anybody. You want to beat someone established, someone who's been winning. And it's not that I'm labeling you saying, it's you, you're the villain. You want to beat someone who's won. I'm not satisfied just beating somebody that's out there. I want to beat somebody that has won. I don't want to play against a guy who's 6'2". I want to play against 250. I want to play Chuck. And I want to make Chuck dream about me. I know you're watching, Chuck. These are the things I'm talking about. I don't want to just beat anybody. I've done this too long for me to come out there and feel satisfied with just beating Joe Schmo. I want to beat guys that have won.
Now, moving on, I know you say you want to beat guys that have won. What are your predictions for the upcoming season?
I typically never predict seasons. I predict game after game. And, we come out each game and we try, just to execute and do what we do best. And if we can do that and just look forward to every game, younger days, you'd be like, 5 games from now we have so. No, we have a next game, and we're going to take it a game at a time and try to get better each week, and try to build a little more chemistry, because our chemistry still is a little off. But week in and week out, we're just going to come in and try to put up W's and see how far it takes us.
Now, next week, you guys play performance skills. It has been sourced from the league office that their center, Charles Davis, and their shooting guard, DeMarcus Reed, will be unavailable for next week. If you guys were to win, would that be a win that you would be happy with, not playing against Charles and DeMarcus, or not playing against performance skills with their entire roster?
No, absolutely not. I find no satisfaction in winning that game. And if I lose, it'll burn a little bit more, but I find no satisfaction if we won that game. That game is going to be another game where we come out. I mean, we're still going to come out prepared as if they were there, but me personally, I like that challenge. I like that challenge.
Okay. Well, for you personally, the challenge is to play against the bigger and stronger players in the league. You coming off the injury, it looks like you're getting your strength back in your legs. It looks like you're getting your wind back when you're running. If you guys do succeed in your ultimate goal of winning this championship, what are your plans for next season?
You know I already gave you my word, man. You know I gave you my word. You're trying to put me on the spot here. I gave you my word, and now I'm a man of my word.
I like to hear that, a man of his word. Well, Frank, I want to thank you for joining us this week. Good luck next week against Performance Skills. I'm sure it'll be a hard-fought battle.
Oh, absolutely.
And we look forward to seeing you on the other side.
Absolutely. All right, man.
Thank you. We're going to move over to the west side of the Detroit region, where Hit Squad was able to secure a victory over champion 62-60. They were led by General Manager Devontae Pennyman. Let's take a look at some highlights from that game. With 11 seconds, champion looked to advance the ball, looking for their shooting guard, Darius Statham, who had a really good look at the end. Missed it off the iron. Grantham better at the buzzer. No good, as you can see the frustration on General Manager Mike Guyton's face. His squad comes away with the opening day victory. Devontae, you moved to the recreational league from the top flight league where you had some trouble. You came out with an opening win, 62-60. How do you feel about your opening win?
I mean, I feel like our team played pretty good. You know, we a lot of chemistry on our team. I think we can make a little run in this.
Okay, now Melo, you two are coming from the top flight league. You had a monster game, some key rebounds. What do you think was the reason that you were able to take control of the boards?
Boxing out, you know, just the tangibles. I was hungry for it, that's all.
Darius, tough loss in the opening night of the Novi Rec League. You had a chance to win it at the end, and it seemed like the ball slipped out of your hands. What was going through your mind that last possession?
I mean, it was really a foul, you know what I'm saying? The ref, you know, it was clean as day. The ref seen it. He grabbed my wrist, but it's basketball. You get some calls, you don't. Better luck next time.
Now, knowing that you guys have a solid team in the rec league and it was a close game, like I said, you only lost by 2, what do you think you had to do to prepare for the next game?
Just play as a unit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody be on the same page. Get our substitution down. We'll be good, though. Long season, we straight.
All right, there you have it. Long season. Just got to get the substitution down. Looks like GM Mike Guyton has some work to do for the next week. In the late game here at the Novi Recreational League, Run and Gun was able to beat YOLO 66-62 behind the hot shooting of Sterling Black and the floor leadership of Bo Givens. Let's take a look at the ending of this game as well as listen to what Bo and Sterling had to say about their victory. Bo Givens, general manager of Run and Gun, showed great patience down the stretch of this game as he was able to lure the defense in and find his wingman, Nicholas Smith, for the go-ahead bucket, 64-62. YOLO will have a chance to tie it up at the end of the game, but Darius Smith blew an easy layup, which led to a fast break score by Sterling Black to ice the game, 66-62. All right, we're here with Run and Gun, who just won their opener, 66-62. Bo, you're the GM and the captain of this team, and you're also the floor general on the court. You had 11 assists. What made it so easy that you were able to distribute the ball?
My teammates were moving well without the ball, and by me penetrating, you know, it kind of opened up passing lanes and everything, and they knocked down shots. You can't get assists if they don't hit, so they were knocking down shots. So I credit my teammates to every one of those assists. It wasn't just me.
Now Sterling, you're new to the rec league here, new to Ultimate Hoops. You're one of the older players in the league, but yet you are a specialist beyond the arc. Knocked down 4 threes. Okay. How did you feel once you got in the groove making your threes?
I felt good. You know, like Bo was saying, we just needed to clamp down on the defensive end, and that allowed us to get better shots, open shots, easy opportunities. So defense is the key, and I think we learned that and applied that in the second half.
All right, now Bo, we all know that this is the first recreational league. Do you have any predictions going forward this season?
We're going to be competitive every game, you know, no predictions because we don't know what to expect. We don't know who's going to show up, but we will compete every game, you know. And this is my college roommate right here, so to have him and to see him, you know, come out here and do his thing was very, very good, gratifying for me, you know, because that's my man. Yeah, so we're going to compete every game.
Well, there it has it. We got a win, and we got a college reunion. Hey, we're live here at Novi. That's it. This past Saturday was the opening day for the Shelby Veteran League Draft, where the Warriors continued their winning ways, getting a 96-66 victory over the Thunder. The Sixers were able to get a double-digit win over the Lakers, 93-73, while the Bulls got a 9-point win, 82-73 over the Heat. Let's take a listen to how DeQuan Wilson and Khalil Floyd thought about the game. All right, we're here at the Shelby opening day for the Veteran League. First game after the new summer 2012 draft. Q, you had the 6th pick in the draft. You franchised Khalil Floyd. I know you were a little concerned about the draft. How do you think your team played this first game?
I think we had an excellent game. We played as I thought we could when I picked the team. I knew we had the intangibles. We've all played together at some point in time, so we had chemistry. So I knew we could come out and do just this. We kept our head, came out and showed up and played.
Now, you ended up in the game 16 points, 11 assists. What made it so easy for you to be able to distribute the ball?
Well, I got guys on the wings that run. Anytime you got runners, while you got somebody bringing up the middle like myself, you got outlets. They run, I get it to them. That's my job. That's my purpose. I love it.
Now, Khalil, you were the franchise player, picked before the draft. You showed why you were the franchise player today. You had 33 points. What helps you get in the groove today?
Just playing side by side with my teammates, my man Q. It's like, you know, I like to run. You know I like to run. And when I get out on the wings, it's like they're giving me the ball, and I'm making it easy. And it's not about scoring with me. It's about winning. So I do what it takes for us to win, whether it's pass, score, rebound, play D, whatever it takes, you know, to get that dub.
Now, it's going to be a long season. This, like I said, this is opening day. What are your predictions for the season?
I mean, I believe we're unbeatable. As long as we play D, get out and guard that 3 ball, nobody can beat us. Nobody can beat us. We're unbeatable.
All right, there you have it. The Bulls, they come out with an opening day victory, 82-73 over the Heat. We'll see you again later on. I want to thank you for joining us this week on Ultimate Hoop Sports Nation. We're going to end this episode with some highlights from the Shelby pickup run. So good night. See you next week.
That's 9 points for y'all out there.